Welcome back, Flagrant Takes. Today is a very special episode. We're joined here with the one and only OSG Hoops. Everyone, can we get a clap in the studio, please?
Appreciate you lot for having me. I can't even lie to you. I'm privileged to be in this seat. So.
Come on, bro.
What, number one shoe
Number one shoe reviewer?
Something like that.
Debatable?
Something
like that.
You said debatable. Flagrant Takes have already started and we're 30 seconds into the pod. Crazy work.
Now, obviously, you're a man of many talents. I've seen you did some work with Huncho, seen you obviously running your own event. Obviously, the shoe reviewing is one thing. You definitely can hoop as well. So give us a little insight, give the viewers a little insight on who you are, what you do, and what your next steps are.
Good questions. So my name is Sean, alias, I guess, OSG Hoops. That's what I go by on socials. Like you said, man of many talents. I do a lot of different things. Main thing is the content. So shoe reviews, we can get into that a bit further. But shoe reviews online, obviously, there has to be some level of social proof to say, okay, the guy knows what he's talking about because he actually can play basketball. So still hoop alongside that as well. Make sure I post a few clips, turn around, all that sort of stuff. You don't see this thing.
That one rise that shot was crazy work.
Wow, that was the biggest aura gamble of my career, bro. Crazy. But yeah, shoe reviews, I still hoop alongside that. Outside of that, I guess anything with a microphone, I'm good with it. Whether it's commentary, hosting, panel discussions, all of that sort of stuff. Like I do a lot of that even outside of the basketball scene as well, but I'm doing my best to bring it into the basketball scene. Hence why you've seen me hosting a few more things and being at different events, just being a presence essentially. So yeah, that's been the grind, that's been the jug. I've been there, been doing this for officially on socials, I've been doing it for like 3 years now, but I've had the knowledge about hoop shoes and content creation for much longer than that prior. And it was just a moment where I was like, all right, cool. Like, let's actually try and get this going and just see where it goes from there. Essentially, that was back in 2023, and it's been a mad journey. Still, there's been a lot of good things, a lot of amazing things, a lot of blessings, a lot of opportunities, which I'm super, super grateful for. In terms of next steps, just keep going. I feel like I've found a formula that works. I feel like I found my lane within the content space, not just in the UK, but within the content space in general as well. I'm building the YouTube channel as well. So I was only doing short form for the first 2.5 years, but I started doing YouTube at the start of this year, nearly at 1K subscribers, which I'm blessed for. So it's just, continuing to share my knowledge, share my information, help the people, and give back wherever I can.
Listen, you might be the most articulate guest we've had so far.
Appreciate
I'm like, he's talking sweet. Now, obviously, with all the stuff you've going on, you said you're doing the contest in 2023. What was that decision maker for you that said, you know what, let's put it into action? You said you've had the knowledge. What said, okay, now I actually want to put it out there?
Shout out to Derek, These Reels. He is one of the people that was the main catalyst in terms of why I actually started. So I had the idea, I was thinking about it. For context and for background, I've been watching basketball shoe reviews from 2013 onwards. I've been tapped in from a young age. Back then I was playing table tennis, bro. That was my main sport before basketball. My main sport was table tennis, legit. I only started playing basketball properly when I got to uni. So prior to 18, from 12 through to 16, table tennis was my main sport. But even aside from that, I was playing table tennis, but also watching the basketball shoe reviews. My brothers were all within basketball. I was still close with a lot of the people on the basketball team at my school, so there was still that alignment. But I just had a fixation and a fascination with basketball shoes, the way they were built, the way they are structured, the way the colours work together, the different things. One of the first hoop shoes, proper hoop shoes, because obviously the Sports Direct specials are there, the Nike overplays and them, man, they're cool. You always had those, but one of the first proper hoop shoes I got was a pair of Nike Hyper Rev 2014s. They were the ones that were they had a cutout on the outsole that had a full-length zoom unit, and they were the shoes that Kyrie wore just before he got his own signature shoe as well. I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture of the colorway as well. But I got those as a gift from my older brother, and I think obviously started to look at the shoe routes from there, and I just fell in love with it. So I've been in love with basketball shoes and performance shoes from there. when I started to get my own money, and I say own money in quotation marks because it was defo SFE. But when I started to get my own money, that's when I started to buy J's and stuff like that. So my first pair of J's that I bought with my own money was a pair of Concords 11s in 2018.
That's the next pair.
Yeah, cold, bro. I think I got like 5 pairs of 11s now.
11s for me might be
Smooth,
controversial.
bro.
Best Jordan model that is.
Smooth,
I feel like,
bro.
man, I have no clue what Concords are. I thought it was the plane.
He's ill.
I can't lie.
Ill.
It's the mainly white with the black pattern leather
black
and stuff
pattern,
like that. Like,
Yeah.
calm colorway still. But I got those, and then even from there, like when I was playing basketball in uni, I was the type of guy to go through like 3 or 4 shoes within a season just because. Like, it wasn't even a thing of the old ones were beat, but
You just wanted
I'd be
You want that swag,
watching the reviews and that and be like, I kind of want that still.
Yeah.
And then, just being involved in that space. So I've been part of that space. And then 2023 comes and I'm like, okay, I'm getting an itch. I'm getting a vibe. Like I always have bare ideas come through, but this was one idea that stuck and I was like, okay, cool. I don't really know how I'd start. I don't really know where I'd start, etc., etc. So this was one of the Hoops Fix Pro-Ams that I went to.
Yeah.
Diesels was there shooting, calm. Obviously, I know him from prior, so we're there chatting. I tell him about my idea. And I remember the conversation vividly because he was telling me, bro, you saw me a couple months ago. I was in the States getting a pair of Jar 1s delivered to me from an ice shoot just because I made content, bro. I'll send you the video. The video is tough. Like, tough, bro. And I remember watching that and I was like, oh, I wish that was me.
Yeah, man, needs that
So
one.
he was there. He was telling me like, bro, I make content.
Yeah.
I'm not even a shoe reviewer and I got those shoes just because I make content. Like, start, bro. And I was like, all right, cool. And obviously, Hoops Fix Pro-Ams every week. So I told him, bet. By next week, I would have made everything in terms of like the accounts, the email, all that sort of stuff. Came back next week, had all of that set up, posted 2 videos, didn't post again for like another month because again, I was overthinking it. I was like, I don't really know what I'm going. I don't really know.
We did the same thing.
You know, like it happens.
6 episodes.
It happens. Where it's like, all right, cool. I don't really know what direction I want to go in. Don't really know what content I want to do, how I'm gonna do it. Blah 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 blah. So didn't post. My birthday's in August the 6th. So gets to August, I was like, okay, I need to take this seriously. Like, this is one thing I actually want to try it with and see what I go on. So I set myself the target of 10 videos between the 6th and the 31st. So that was what, like 25 days, 10 videos. Not bad, you know, like.
Good target.
But for someone who's just starting content, it's like, oh my days, what do you mean I have to find 10 videos? It was terrifying at the time. But I was like, how do I get the motivation? Man, money is a great motivator. Losing money is an even better motivator. Let me tell you that for free. I chatted to one of my friends. I was like, cool, this is the situation. This is what I need to do. For every piece of content I don't post between now and the 31st, I owe you a tenner. So if I didn't post any of them, that's £100 straight into their account just for banter. You think I didn't power through them? What? Their pieces of content were getting churned out. Then, because I was successful in that, I did the same thing for September. But I was like, calm, let me do a cadence of once every other day. At least give myself a bit of a break so I can use one day to sort of figure out what I need to do. So 15 pieces of content over the 30 days of September. Did that, got there. There were a few days where it got a bit dicey, where I didn't post in like 3 or 4 days. I was like, I need to do a few back-to-back just to catch up. But got it eventually. And then my first viral video that hit like, I want to say 160 something K views on TikTok within like a day and a half. It was dumb. That came on October the 3rd. So then that was obviously the mental confirmation I needed that, okay, cool, what I'm yapping about, people actually will mess with. Do you know what I mean? And that helped me keep going. But if I didn't do the groundwork prior to that, where I now posted those, 15, 10 and those 2 videos, so those 27 videos. If I didn't post those 27 videos already, that video number 28 wouldn't have even existed for it to bang. Do you know what I mean?
Compound interest.
Oh, I like that. Well, educated,
Nah, but I know you got that from though. All right, Ryan, shout out to you, bro. Ryan Richards.
Ryan Richards told me that one.
Hey.
Nah, but
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely see that. Like, in terms of the content, obviously, when I look through your content, all of that stuff, I used to be a big basketball shoe reviewer, like, watcher as well. So I've definitely watched your content, watched some of the UK guys. There was one guy in America, I forgot his name, Chinese brother. He used to review shoes. I used to love watching that guy's videos.
Soul Drop or Soul
Yeah,
Brothers
yeah,
now
Soul Brothers
transformed
now.
into Soul Drop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to watch his reviews all the time. Because obviously, when I was buying shoes, I don't know if it's like this for you, but how it started. You said you started when you saw when your brother got you all the shoes, and then you went and watched the review on that shoe.
Yeah.
That is what I used to do every single time I got a basketball shoe.
100%.
And then you just go into the loophole,
Yes,
and you're
facts.
like, oh wait, these carry 7s. Okay, wait, okay, now this carry 6 video, and then they carry 6 different videos.
Yeah,
Like, and that's how you get trapped.
Mm-hmm.
So the way you started, it's like, I understand now. That's a sick story. Now, moving to the next side of the segment, what do you think is the best shoe you've ever reviewed? Like, everything ticks the box. There's not one thing that you're like, you know what?
The best hoop shoes
Like,
of all time.
This is
OSG,
elite. Yeah, OSG
top
Hoops,
shoe.
top basketball shoe.
You lot are gonna give me stress because I think about this question often,
Yeah.
like more often than you think.
Yeah.
And it worries me sometimes because there are certain shoes. No, I promise you, like this is how engrossed within basketball shoes I am, bro. Like it's bad because I'm like, okay, there are certain shoes that I've tried that I've kept within my rotation, and I'm like, this is a shoe that I will go to no matter what.
Yeah.
There are shoes that have now come in recently that I'm like, oh my days, this might be the best shoe I've ever tried. But I also don't know if that's recency bias. I don't know if just because I ain't hooped in that previous one, I've now got a new shiny thing in front of me and I'm like, this is the best thing ever made. Do you know what I mean? So I think about this a lot. I've got 3 shoes in my mind already. I will give you all 3. I will pick a top one, but it's subject to change based on how one of them performs over time because I only got them recently. Yeah. So in 3rd place, it's a shoe from 361. This is the brand that sponsors Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
Yes. Underrated shoes, I promise you. Like, I don't get paid to say any of this. I beg, please, you lot. If you want to start paying me, pay me, innit? Like,
sponsor me.
This is the sponsor me. This is the free
please.
promo. Do you know what I mean? But 361, underrated shoes for real. And it's a pair of Joker 1s. It's his first signature shoe with a brand, but they upgraded it. So instead of the regular Joker 1, it's the Joker 1 GT. GT stands for Guard Tech. So they made literally everything in the shoe better. Traction, better. Cushion, beautiful. Fit, materials are gorgeous. It was my main indoor hoop shoe for 2025. It was the best shoe I reviewed in 2025. And gorgeous. Like, I'll still go back to it to this day. It's still stuck with my rotation. So 361, shout you out. The main shoe, which if you guys watch my content, you will know I say this all the time, is Kobe 6 Supremacy. The Kobe 6s are one of I have to say one of, because the next shoe I'm going to say is like, hey! One of the best shoes I've reviewed of all time. Like, I got a pair initially through Vinted, found them, someone had them selling for like, I'm not going to say because sometimes the amount I spend, like...
Bro, you know this stuff is expensive.
You know I had it. You know them Kobe Black Mambas from back in the day, like 2016? I had them. I didn't know they would cost that much now.
Yeah, they're pricey.
Bro. Kobe inflation. As soon as he died,
Kobe inflation.
Gone. So, found them on Vinted, used, but for a decent price. A price that I was like, I'm just going to have to swallow my pride and just send this money and hope that it comes back to me somehow. Hope that it comes back. And bearing in mind, I got these in August of 2023, so the content hadn't even started banging like that. Hadn't even started banging like this. Was just for the love of the game. I swear it was.
Early birthday present.
And that shoe has been in my rotation since then. Like, when I first played on UDFN in my 2v2, that was the shoe I wore, and it held me up very, very well. Like, everything about it, traction, cushion, fit, materials, lockdown, like everything is A1, and it fits my foot very well. I think that's the thing. Like, when it comes to basketball shoes, this shoe reviewer who can have this amount of subscribers and this many followers can have a different opinion to this one who might have less or more, but still as credible. But just because they have different foot types, this shoe might work for them and it might not work for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a shoe reviewer who, for the next shoe I'm about to talk about, doesn't like them because he has wide feet. So then it's like, if you don't really have medium or narrow feet, you're not really going to mess with this shoe
Yeah,
because
yeah.
already it's like it doesn't really fit your foot one to
Yeah,
one.
sure.
So that's the difficult part. But the Kobe 6 for me fits my foot perfectly. Traction works well. I've had, 4 or 5 pairs since I bought that one. And I also bought a pair of Fata Black Kobe 6s, which were released in 2016 as part of that whole Fata Black series once he retired. Gorgeous shoe, and I only bring it out on special occasions.
You're gonna have to. You can't lie.
What is
bro.
do you think I forgot what it's called. You know when they revamp it and they
Protro.
What do you think is better? The Protros or the OGs for different shoes?
Oftentimes it is the OGs, just because the Protros, there's only 2 Kobe Protros that are actual Protros. Yeah. So Protro is meant to mean performance retro, where they bring it back but upgrade the technologies to make it even
That's
better.
Why I've always thought it
it's meant to be. But out of the ones that they've Protro, because they've Protroed the Kobe 1s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 8s, 9s, and now 11s. Yeah. Out of those 8, there's only 2 of them that are actual. Mainly 2 of them that are actual Protros, which is the 1s and the 3s, because they actually properly upgraded the technology within them, like upgraded the cushion significantly, upgraded the traction to make sure it's better, blah, 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 blah. With something like the Kobe 8, for example, they changed what the material was for the drop-in midsole to make it better,
but realistically,
but it wasn't really that much better. They changed it, I think, from Lunarlon, which is what it was back in the day, to React, but because it's thin, the React it's not really reacting like that. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not that good. And then the fit of it is still like mad narrow. Like people are really upset with that shoe, even though it's beautiful. Like I had a pair of the Kobe 8s.
So
wow,
nice. So nice.
I got rid of them because again they just weren't high enough with my rotation. So I'm like, I might as well get rid of them for someone who's actually going to use them. But whenever I see someone else with them, I'm like, that's one of the ones I regret selling low key. But yeah, there's that. I think the Kobe 1s and Kobe 3s are the only ones that have really been improved, and they're also really solid as well. But yeah, onto this number 1 spot again. Right now, it's tied with the Kobe 6, which is saying something because again, I only got this shoe this year, but it's called the Leaning Gamma. It is ridiculously expensive. Thank God I got sent them. Thank you, VJ Sneaker, for sending me them. Wallahi, because otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to afford them. They've been on my shopping list for at least a year and a half, bro. Like I've seen them and I've seen reviews of them. I'm like, I want to try them, but anytime you're trying to get them, they were always like $250 plus. And I'm like, for a hoop shoe, I don't know if I can justify that, especially because the purpose of me getting a hoop shoe is to beat them up. I'm going to wear them, beat them up, and then they're going to lose their value at the end of the day. Like for J's and that, I've had some of my J's, again, my 2018 Concours that I bought, I can still wear to this day. So it's like that 170 that I paid for them back in the day.
All that.
Over time, is however much per year, do you know what I mean? So that one's been calm. But these Leaning Gammas, brother, I was taken aback when I put them on. Legit, I put them on. I said, "Oh, this is a problem."
Is it like immediate? It's like foot in now.
What, is it comfy?
Comfy, bro, and dumb light. Like you won't feel like you're wearing a shoe.
But the car, you know, cold. The shoes look kind of heavy though.
No, the Leaning Gammas, bro, you think it is because of the like overlay panels and stuff like. You think. Trust me, it's not, bro. And then you put it on and it's mad light and you're thinking, okay, cool. Oftentimes when you've got a light shoe or a material that's got like a light upper, the stability isn't going to be that good. Lockdown, Gara. Like, I was shocked when I wore them. And the reason why I said this is a problem is it now skews all of the other shoes that I'm now going to try. Because, cool, I'm now meant to put together a top list of 2026 midway through the year, end of the year.
And you got these shoes.
What else is topping them? Realistically. And I'm now going to try on all of these ones. And it's like...
Not knowing it's not going to be like the first.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm now comparing to my ex and it's like, bro, like, that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. Like, you got to be able to move on with the new thing. But now I'm comparing... she's just not like the old babe. Like, it's stressful, bro. It's stressful, I swear.
That move, that is wild.
I said the side chicks are not getting no attention.
They're not, bro.
They're not
Like,
getting
I'm
no more
trying,
attention.
but it's just, they're not as good as the main. Like,
You know what I mean?
she's my main thing for a reason. Like, she's my babes for a reason. She does everything right, cool. Maybe there's one a few times where I want to now dabble, but then I remember when I'm dabbling, I'm like, there's nothing like the original, you know?
Doesn't get better.
Nothing like the original.
It doesn't.
get better.
But then again, I don't know which one I'm
one's gonna
going
come
to in
for?
terms of the leaning gamma or the Kobe 6. I'm
Yeah,
sport
no.
for choice. It's like, this is why guys have most.
Oh.
Said that.
I think that actually moves perfectly into the next bit, which you kind of already answered it. But we do a little game called Start Bench Cut. And I thought, listen, he is the shoe reviewer. He has to have an opinion on basketball shoes, right?
I'm listening.
So I said 3. Leaning.
Oh, brands.
Brands.
Oh my gosh.
Brands.
I thought you were going to go shoes. All right, cool.
No. Nike and Adidas.
What are we basing this on? Are we basing this on performance, looks, share
this
within
is-
the market?
overall,
What are we
I
basing
think.
This is what I was thinking, but I was like, let me do it the best performance basketball shoe that they release. So, say for instance, Nike, they're like, what you think there would be their number one performance shoe? Then compare it to Leaning's number one performance shoe. I don't know if I'm saying that properly. Am I saying that properly? Yeah. And then compare that to Adidas number one basketball performance
Well, I
shoe.
feel like we know who he's starting. For sure.
Because now I feel like I know.
Yeah, we already know he's
like,
starting.
we already know
Now
he's
you need to know
starting.
who's
You
bench and
think
cut.
that though? You think that? But like I said, right now,
It's
leaning
between
gamma
them.
Kobe
It's
6,
with the Kobe's.
it's tough, innit? But start bench cut. Respectfully, Adidas, I'm sorry you have to go. I'm sorry.
Them
you have
hard
to
ones
go.
were horrendous, you know.
Which
What
ones?
you do like
The
them?
new
Which
ones,
one?
bro.
The
The
tens?
ones that look like they got like
The
Moses
The
split
Shaq
the
Gnosis
sea. Yeah, bro. They're
Like
not
the riffle in the
bro. You know, people try
Fair.
to tell me they break in. That does not break in, bro. That I feel like it's collapsing your ankle.
I have the 9s. The 9s are nice. I like the 9s.
I just didn't like how they crease. And they
Yes.
that was a shoe that didn't fit my foot. Like I
Yeah.
put my foot in them.
Yeah.
I said, I'm sorry, I can't.
You know what the difference is with me? I kind of like shoes that are tight to my foot. So those, they were like this. Like I bought a pair of 9.5 because everyone was saying they fit really tight. And I'm a 9. So I said 9.5. I can't like they still were mad tight. But I was like, but I don't mind that because that's the type of shoe I like.
First.
But that's why I didn't mind it. But everyone was bashing them. Everyone was saying these are ass.
Yeah, they disappointed me. I actually wanted them to perform well, but they
Yeah,
disappointed me. I
fair
have a
enough.
pair of the 10s now, so I need to put them through the ringer
Yeah.
and see how they perform because they feel better on foot than the 9s already, which I'm grateful for. But we'll see. But yeah, Adidas, you have to go respectfully. Not even that your performance shoes are bad, but just in comparison to the other two.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like I wish the 82s were better than they actually are. I wish the 81s were better than they actually are in terms of performance. Oh
Looks
man,
wise, they're
those 81s are gorgeous.
I had the pink pair. I thought it was gonna be so nice. I got them. I was like,
Heavy, stiff,
Yeah.
not flexible. You feel
Nothing.
mad slow. It's
Yeah.
dark, bro. It's dark. All right, cool. Cut Adidas, Leaning and Nike. I will start Leaning and bench Nike. The reason being, overall, based on every product that I've seen from both brands,
yeah,
there's a higher consistency with Leaning.
for sure.
High
I
consistency.
feel the same thing. I think Nike has dropped off in recent years, bro.
They are getting better, which I do want to give
Yeah.
them credit for
Yeah.
because a lot of people have been bashing Nike in the past however many years saying, the designs are all the same, tear, like you just be renewing the same things, all that sort of stuff, which 100% they were.
Yeah.
But they've started to do better now. They've started to bring more colorways, started to bring more diversity in terms of the technology as well.
Yeah.
People were getting onto them because they were reserving all of the best tech for the higher end shoes that were like 180 plus and stuff
Safe.
like that, which again is true. They were like some of their budget shoes weren't really hitting like that.
Yeah.
But now we've got shoes like the Nike A2, which when Asia Wilson came over, her shoe that's
They
got
look
full
kinda-
length.
they
in.
look nice.
Like,
They're
Aja, Nike,
nice.
please, if you see this, I need a pair. There, I saw. You know when I saw them first in person when
Yeah,
Emmy
bro.
wore them. In
Oh
their
yeah.
Yes.
They're beautiful
They're
shoes.
gorgeous. They're
And
gorgeous.
they're like, you know, one thing. So this is a question I had, but I need to get out. I need to get out. I've been thinking about this.
I'm
Bro,
listening.
Nike, yeah, their so-called female hoop shoes levels
Compared to the
above
men, like
the
lately,
men's.
yeah.
Sabrina's,
Sabrina,
100%.
bro.
Ages.
Sabrina's.
Clear still.
Goodness me,
Yeah.
clear.
Still.
The only thing, the last time I saw a male hoop shoe from Nike that was better than any of their female was the KD 14s.
The Aunt Pearl
KD
things.
yes.
Now I
the
can't- you see Nike here?
KD14s, Aunt Pearl's performance look. Gara.
Yeah.
I had like 3 pairs of the KT14s
Valid.
and I kept them Aunt Pearls in like a box.
can't
I
lie.
wore them like
Don't blame
one
you.
time.
I've already bought 3 shoes from Nike ever. It was the LeBron Soldiers.
Yeah.
See the
Which
one with
ones?
straps, the 11s. I think the stone on the
Okay.
straps. They were my favorite shoes.
Mm.
The Hyper Dunks, you see the USA colorway. I found that in Somalia, you know.
Cold.
They were my first ever like basketball shoes though.
Cold.
And then what was the third? You see the LeBron 20s? You know the green and bro, I rode my ankle like 4 times in them.
Oh,
Wait, the green and which ones?
The green and gold
red?
one. Green and gold. Is it the
gold.
20s or 21s?
It might be 20.
You know the one, the lows?
Yeah.
And then they had that one specific color. It was like a green, and then the
The
tight
one where it's
Nike
like a
was
double
gold.
double swoosh. That one.
No,
No,
that
double
the-
swoosh was
the
the
double
20s.
swoosh
20s,
one?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then the one that was just like green and gold.
I don't remember.
You have
that,
to find a colorway. I
Yeah.
think that sounds like the 21s.
Yeah.
It might be the 21.
Because I
Sounds like
remember
the
I had a
21s.
pair of the 20s. I had the black and like the original one.
Oh, the
Like,
black
but
and gold.
PGs
Yeah,
though.
smooth.
I love PG.
Oh,
I used to
shout out
follow
to
I
PGs,
felt like when I saw
yeah.
them PG1 retros as well. Gara. You know the nice ones, the PlayStation 2s.
Oh,
the,
100%.
the-
Yeah.
the-
The flip the switch joints.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they're nice.
the PG2s, the PlayStation
The
ones.
PlayStation
Oh,
PG2s.
You know what was even better? The Kobe ones, the Kobe PG2s, the purple black. It's like
I
purple.
never see those.
They haven't seen
Bro,
them.
I'm telling you, they've been on my wish list for years, but they're like 350 plus. I was
Yeah,
like,
dog.
I can't do that.
Yes.
Anyways, I went on a run. I
Yeah,
was,
go on,
I was
go on.
moving.
Yes. Start bench cut. Yeah. Leaning overall, I think have a better consistency across all of their products.
Yeah.
Like Nike are still up and down when it comes to their performance in terms of their quality, in terms of durability as
Yeah.
well, in terms of pricing. But leaning, Way of Wade, they will give you great product at cheaper prices,
Yeah.
and they're built to be durable as well because they're built for the Chinese market. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And them
yeah.
man play outdoors
Yeah.
majority of the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's built for them, and like those shoes will last. So if
Oh.
anyone wants a recommendation,
It'll be them.
I'll ask them, cool, are you wedded to a specific brand?
Yeah.
Because if you want to go, I can give you a recommendation
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Nike. There are Gara shoes from Nike right now.
Yeah.
You don't know the Jar 3.
Gara.
Man,
Gara.
I can speak about that shoe for a long time.
See when we won that pair?
I wanted to keep it as
so
well.
we won the pair at the event in the Jar 3. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So we ended up. Let me not even.
Play the
let me
clip.
not even show you like how I won
He
that.
was
Huncho, you done me
dancing.
dirty.
Dog.
Everyone else is doing basketball challenges. You had man dance in the middle of a stage. So we got them, and I'm like, bro, these are so beautiful. But I was like, you know what? These would be a Gara giveaway.
Oh, you're nice.
So we gave them away.
You're nice.
But bro, they were so leng, like they were beautiful. But
Now, you know what? He's a waste man. Because you asked me, do you want to keep the shoes? I said yes. And I just seen him on the page. Bro,
And
We
you
had
still
to,
did the
bro.
giveaway.
bro, I thought I was going to keep him. Man. I just see it on the page giveaway. I'm thinking, yo, they were
It's for
meant
the
to be
brand.
mine.
It's for the brand. It's for the brand. I hear it, man. Sacrifices.
bro.
Sacrifices.
sacrifice,
I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
As I say, please sponsor me 361.
Yeah,
But
no,
you know one
legit.
thing? I've actually never had one of the Chinese brand shoes, which is wild. Because for
Way
someone,
weird.
I really like hoop shoes. Like it's kind of a weird thing.
It's time to
But
invest. I
it
promise
is-
you,
You
bro.
know what it is? I feel like I just don't know where to get them. You know, because for me, I know shipping is a bit extra
It's a
and all
mad
that
thing.
stuff. So I'm like,
That's what you think. A lot of them, to ship to the UK, is free shipping.
is
It
it?
just takes a while. It will take like a week and a half.
That's not even a while.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Gara.
Click the link in my bio for Way of Wave for 361 for
10%
whoever.
off.
I'm telling you, yeah, discount codes are there as
come
well.
on,
Still,
get
so
there.
legit, like
Plug it, plug
no,
it. I'm
genuinely
using
though.
that code. What?
Outside of the plug, yeah,
Yeah.
legit. Like more time, you can just get them from directly from the website, and they'll come. With Way of Wades,
Yeah.
if you want them next day,
Yeah.
ProDirect has them on their website
Oh,
as well. Yeah. So
fair.
ProDirect stocks Way of Wades now as well.
Yeah.
Some of the leaning shoes are stocked in Bouncewear as well, so you can like go in store to try them on as well. But if you just want them and you know you're gonna get that specific colorway or that specific shoe, you want your discount OSG Hoops 10, you know it's there. Then you can just go on the website directly. It'll take like a week and a half to come, but
Oh,
it'll
really?
come. Yeah.
Now, we've been talking bare great convo, mums. I'm getting lost in it, but I will move on to the next bit. I got like maybe one question, and then we'll move into the flagrant takes. One question I wanted to know, yeah, is if you could build your dream shoe and take small aspects from each different brand, like Leaning's cushion, Adidas's traction, Nike's this, and you had to base it on 3 things. I did like performance, design, and durability. If you could take one thing from each of those, so performance and durability and what was the last one I said?
Design.
If you could do
So the performance from one shoe,
yeah,
the
performance
design
shoe,
from one
design
shoe,
and then
and
the
the durability from one shoe.
Where would you take it from?
Combination.
Design, I'm going jar 3. I think that design and the way they've been able to do the colorways and stuff has been ridiculous. Like, they've been on an absolute heater. I've got a pair coming in within the next week that's like the Bruce Lee colorway, basically. Yeah,
Like
it's
Bruce
called
Lee
the
as in-
jar. It's called the jar 3. Let me be jar. Obviously. I wish you looked at him. You will see it when we watch it back. When you watch it back, I'm not even gonna tell you what he did. When we watch it back, you're gonna laugh your head off, bro. I swear.
I didn't see it still.
Oh man! And I tried so hard to keep a straight face. as well. Guys are absolute jokers. Oh my days.
If I didn't know what you think you did, you
Oh, my
lost it. You lost it. Oh.
But yeah, there have been Bruce Lee collabs within like Nike for different shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
So after the Bruce Lee collab, I don't think they can call it. Did they ever even call it Bruce Lee's?
I know they did with the Kobe's.
Well, they were called Bruce Lee's,
Yeah, they
innit?
were
Like
called
they were
Bruce-
officially
yeah,
called Bruce
officially
Lee's.
Bruce Lee's.
Because obviously we as
Yeah,
the
we just
public,
called
we
it
just
Bruce
put
Lee's.
names on
Yeah,
things as
yeah,
well.
for
But yeah,
real.
no, they were called Bruce Lee's. But
Literally.
after that, that colorway still runs,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they just don't call it Bruce Lee
Bruce Lee,
anymore.
yeah.
So it's the jar 3, Let Me Be Jar, and it's like a yellow base, black outsole, red Nike tick. Gorgeous. So I've got them coming in as well. So they're gonna be fire when they come in. So I'd say design wise, jar 3. I'd say performance. There's something about that Kobe 6, man. There is. Again, for me, like I said, like it just fits my foot really well, and it's definitely a mental thing as well. I think it's definitely a mental thing where Kobe's my favorite basketball player ever. So when that Kobe 6 that I bought was my first pair of Kobe's as well, and they've stayed in my rotation since. So it's definitely a mental thing as well, where it's like as soon as I lace them up, like it feels like it's a different gear that I'm going into type as well. So yeah, I'd say performance-wise, Kobe 6. And then durability, I'm going to try and give you a lot of specific shoe, but realistically, it's anything from one of those Chinese brands like a Li-Ning, like a 361, like even like a EQLZ. They're doing really well as well. I need to get a pair of their shoes. They've dropped a pair recently, but I'm going on a tangent. There's an encyclopedia of basketball shoes in this brain, brother.
Sure.
Like, I don't know if you saw the collab video between me and 80.
Oh yeah, 18,
Of course,
18, yeah.
Cool,
That
blindfolded,
was- yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Like,
That was mad though.
encyclopedia in my brain,
I
bro.
feel
Like,
if I
it's
could just give you a
ridiculous.
shoe and they'd just be like,
No, legit. If you brought a shoe with me
Kobe
today,
6.1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
there are certain colorways that I would be able to guess, but not all of them. But again, going on a tangent.
Yeah.
Durability will probably be. I'll give you a niche shoe than a more bait shoe. There's a niche shoe called the Way of Wade Fission 9. Now, this is one of the shoes that was like very low key that didn't really get much playtime even in the UK as well.
Yeah.
But they were quite literally built for out. Oh, I forgot about a shoe. I'll talk about that one. I'll add another one, then I'll add another one. Yeah, built for outdoors, really, really good. And yeah, just solid. So in terms of durability, no questions asked there. There's another shoe that I'm yet to try out, but I saw someone with in the UK. Shout out my boy Nee. They're called the Li-Ning Jiao 2s. Jieo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Brother, them shoes look like they are built for war. No word of a lie.
Yeah.
Bro, they look like they're built for war. I haven't tried them on yet. My bro told me, I can't lie, they're Gara.
Proper.
They're mad durable. Obviously, again, tailored for outdoor use, so it just makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, I'll go for those. But yeah, like anything within the Li-Ning 361 Chinese brand family for durability, yes. But JL 2 for durability, I'd go Kobe 6 for performance, even though Li-Ning Gamma, I'm sorry, but you got to get more time with me, innit? And then Jar 3 for design. Yeah.
Wavy. Combination.
Literally.
Make the shoe. Sure.
Now, obviously, you're a hooper,
Yes.
but you also are a host for hoopers.
Yes.
And you have your own event coming up.
I do.
6th of June.
Yes,
Give
I
us a little
do.
insight of that. What can we expect? What is going to happen? This sounds like, even the little insights you give me sounds like it's going to be a movie.
Can't lie. I'm excited, brother. I'm excited. So the event is coming up on the 6th of June. It's called Last Man Standing. It's a 16-man bracket, literally straight knockout. You win, you go through. You lose, you go home sad. all of the players are finalized, so you'll see all of the promo on my page. So please do go check it out. The promo is going to be there, and yeah, the 16 players are going to be announced. I'll sort out the brackets as well. I'm going to try and make it as fair as possible, at least in the early stages.
Sure.
Whatever happens in the bracket happens, but I'll try and make it as fair as possible. But it's going to be lit. The event is sponsored by Way of Wade, so all of the players are going to get Way of Wade shoes to wear. The refs are also going to get Way of Wade shoes to wear, because I did an event last time and I didn't show them love. And
it's only right.
like, you know, just slide them something and be like, here, hold on, like, just hold on, like, just
Wait,
keep the event sweet,
cool,
innit? Do you know what I mean? Keep the event sweet, cool. So sponsored by Way of Wade, so they're the headline sponsor. Kit sponsored by the Minimum brand. They're supplying the kit. They've supplied me with my merch for years now, so I'd recommend them as well. What else is going on? I've got a hydration sponsor, Red Bull, so they're going to be at the event as well, supplying hundreds of cans of Red Bull for the event as well. And aside from just the good hoops that are going to be there, because the guys I've got signed up for the tournament are actual hoopers, like hoopers. I've got some really good names on there. I've got the King of UK 1v1s on there. I just wanted to throw that in there because I know we're getting there. So subtle foreshadowing. Subtle foreshadowing still.
Who is it though?
We don't know.
But yeah, we've got some really good people sign up, some really entertaining hoopers sign up. So even outside of just coming to watch good hoops, there's also an incentive for you to come as a spectator, because I'm running a raffle. All of the sponsors that I've got for part of the event, they're also providing me with prizes to give to the spectators as part of the raffle. So as you buy a ticket, you have one raffle ticket. You can buy more on the day, and you can get things like a month's supply of hoop chips. You can get an NBA jersey of your choice from Pro Direct. You can get some free garms from Game Time Clothing. What else have I got in there? A free pair of shoes from Way of Wade. Half Decent Day are supplying me with a Hooper starter kit.
Damn.
Bro, t-shirt, shorts, socks, basketball, and a jacket. And their jackets are cold as well, bro. Brother,
cold.
I'm telling you.
Is it half the one with flips?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. So like, there's incentive for people to come and spectate as well, even outside of just watching good hoops and being part of the vibe and that. Like, you have a chance to win all of these things and more. There's some that I've even forgotten off the top of my head. So yeah, there's that. It's going to be a really, really good event. So if you are wanting to come and support some of the people who probably will be announced by the time this clip comes up, then link is in my bio. So click that, go have a look. The event is on the 6th of June. And I would love to see you there. Honestly, it's going to be a really, really good event. I think the vibes are going to be high. I think the competition is going to be fierce. I think the structure of the games as well, the way it's going to be in terms of straight knockout, will force guys to really get into their bag as well. 4 dribbles, 1v1s, all of those like regular sort of 1v1 rules. But at the same time, like, I think guys are really going to have to get into their bag if they want to win, especially because the competition is high. So if you don't want to come, link is in my bio.
Make sure you're there.
Because
I don't know what else you need, brother.
Do you know what I mean?
Prizes
And
just for being there.
Facts. And I can't lie, guys. It's gonna be a great weekend of basketball that weekend.
It will.
It's gonna be a great
live.
weekend.
I'm excited
Cheeky
for that.
segue. Cheeky one.
Segue, because the next one, a flagrant take that, you know, we are known for it. Flagrant takes is what we are. Now, you've come with a couple.
Yes.
Do you want to start, or should we go first?
I'm happy to start.
All right.
Go on.
Let's
I'm happy
hear
to start.
OSG Hoops
Flagrant takes.
I have my top 5 UK 1v1 basketball players.
Okay.
I have my list.
So your list is there ready.
My list is there ready.
Let's hear.
Now, before I give my list, let me give context, because again, guys will come and just talk without context, and then it just loses all of its meaning because they haven't given any level of backstory. So my list is based on 3 things. It's based on the eye test, just naturally. Like, if you look like you're comfortable while you're hooping and you're getting buckets in a variety of different ways, the eye test will almost never fail. So the eye test is there. It's to do with your resume. So how many games you played, how many games you've won, how many games you've lost, but then also strength of schedule. Because there are certain guys who have played certain guys, and whether or not it's a win or a loss, I think the fact that they've now played that guy and done well, got the experience, etc., I think that adds value as well. So regardless of the outcome, I think that adds value as well. So those are the 3 things my list is based on. Honourable mentions before I start, because there are 2 guys who I think once they get more experience on the scene, they are going to be great. And that is Lou Lou Norton Cuffy,
Yeah.
Okay, Lou. Shout out Lou.
and Trav doing stuff.
Yeah.
Both of those
Trav's
guys,
nice.
again, they're not that experienced within the 1v1 scene. However, they have a massive resume in terms of 5v5 basketball, in terms of hooping abroad, overseas, etc., etc. Like, and I'm looking forward to seeing their game translate over into the ones.
Shout out to Trav. You man,
Bro.
tough.
Oh, Trav's jumper.
Trav,
I think Trav got the best jumper in the UK.
Oh my gosh, that's a flagrant take.
That's a flagrant. No,
That's
but
a
as in,
very
like,
flagrant take.
If we put it to one scene, I think he's got the best jumper.
Bro, listen.
That jumper is serious still.
We'll get to that.
That-
We'll get to
yeah,
that because I
yeah.
want to discuss that further.
I don't come for me as well, bro. I'll be getting too much. Yo, man, trying to go home after this. Don't, you know what I mean? Go on.
But yeah, Lou and Trav, I just wanted to shout you guys out because you guys are absolute buckets, and I want to see that transition go over into ones. Like Lou's only had one game on the scene.
And that was a great
tough
game.
Yeah,
Tough
great
game.
game. I'm
When
not
that-
gonna spoil it, but
Great game.
that is a game to watch
Elite
for
game.
sure.
Oh my God.
For sure. So once he finds his feet, once he gets even more experience within the game, long for a lot of people still.
man.
Long for a lot of people. And the same thing with Trav, like he's getting his feet wet. He's now
Thing with
training
pros and
more
stuff.
towards that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like he's training more geared towards the ones as well. So as he starts to gain his speed as well, like that quick first step that he
Able
has,
to get his shot on that.
cool, then it gets long for people. But those are my honorable mentions. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let me just double check the list. I'm pretty sure I know the list, but let me just double check.
No.
So my number 5 is Emmy. That's my number 5.
Okay.
I've put him as number 5.
Okay.
Again, based on eye test,
Yeah.
Mr. Hollywood does some
Hollywood,
absolutely
yeah.
crazy things and has made some absurd shots that I'm like,
Mad shots still.
how did you even think to position your body in that way
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get the shot up? Like you're on the left side of the rim,
Yeah.
you've got contact on your right shoulder, and somehow you spun mid-air to finish inside English. Like, bro, like what are we talking about? So Emmy, again, strength of schedule as well. The most recent game that we've seen him play that's out right now was against Dre, and he lost against Dre.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, for that David and Goliath matchup, respectfully, where I was obviously in the middle of them while I was hosting, and I'm looking down at Emmy, and I'm basically looking up at Dre, and I'm like, Emmy, what have you signed yourself up
Nah,
for?
true.
But for him to take Dre to game point, bro,
It's actually
and
great,
realistically, one of the main reasons why he wasn't able to get over that hump and win was because his jump shot wasn't falling,
Yeah.
bro. And then we've seen him on Ice Hoops again in Paris,
yeah.
and that jump shot was falling.
Yeah.
That game went
Cook
quick.
that- I
That
can't
game
lie.
went quick, bro.
The French are sick of him because I remember these rules. He smoked the other guy as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He smoked the guy who was commentating
Yeah,
Rose. That's what I'm saying, bro.
yeah.
So like strength of schedule, he's beaten some really good guys.
Yeah.
He's taken some other good guys right down to the end. And yeah, for him to do that at his height, at his stature,
Hands off.
I have to
Hands off,
I have to
hands
give
off.
him his props.
Shout
So at number 5, Emmy. At number 4, I have Jordan Gray. Jordan the Jet Gray
Yeah,
is
I can't lie,
an
Jordan Nash.
absolute
Can't lie.
Jordan Nash.
problem.
Jordan's, I wasn't
Yeah.
familiar with your game still.
He's a
When
problem,
I saw you
bro.
play in that event, I said,
I knew
say
it was a
that.
problem when he played Lux.
Yes.
When that first time he played Lux.
I said,
Yes.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
level, and then there's like, it's there.
Mhm.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. And he's got literally all three in terms of eye test. Some of the things he's able to do on the court, ridiculous. Like there are certain lays that he gets that I'm like, I'm surprised you didn't dunk it. There was one, the UDFN trailer has been posted.
Yeah.
So there was one with Emmy where he got up.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, it looked like a dunk.
Yeah.
my
You know what's, you know what?
gosh.
I didn't remember it until I saw it in the trailer. You know.
I remembered it.
I didn't
I
know
saw
that.
it happen. I said, I thought you were about to dunk that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But Jordan the Jet Great, he gets up, mad high, super shifty, so quick, but then also very strategic in the way he plays the game as well. Like he uses pump fakes really effectively. He has a very, very good jump shot as well. So that opens up the rest of his game as well. And he's got that strength of schedule, and he's got a winning resume as well.
Yeah.
Like he went through UDFN's league last year where they were doing like a whole league where they had like 3 new hoopers come and blah, 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 blah. Like he went, I think 10-1 in those when he was playing some of those guys. He got his get back against Lurks in the Diesel's King of the Trenches. Like he's played some games and won some games. And
Got a
obviously,
resume on him.
exactly. Obviously he lost against Sam. That game was such a great game to watch.
Bro, Sam went on some crazy.
Sam
You know
was
what?
on a mad tick.
My boy JT, he called it. He said, "Yo, if Sam goes on a run right now, he's gonna win."
Yeah.
Allah, Sam went on a run and he won.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
baffled.
Ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Like Sam is a bucket getter. Like as soon as he sees one go through, it's long. And at mid range, because this isn't even about Sam. Sorry, Sam Hooper, but this ain't about you. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jordan the Jet Gray at number 4. That's my
Okay.
pick for number 4.
No, top 3.
Actually, who would you put at 3 though? Because you already put Jordan and
man.
Emmy.
Wait, relax.
No, 'cause I'm trying to think.
My third best too far in the UK is Laquan Sales Lux.
Wait, 3?
Lux at 3.
Mm-hmm. You'll understand why I put him at 3 when I tell you who's at 2. But
Okay, wait, I want to know about
regardless.
3 because Lux, I think is
Lux is a bucket. Don't get me wrong. Like me putting him at 3 is no disservice to his game at all. Like he's an absolute bucket. And again, I've commentated over a lot of his games. I've watched the rest of them and I've seen the eye test in terms of how he's able to get buckets. He's an underrated defender as well because of the length he has.
That's
like,
what I said.
and even outside of the length, like when he wants to sit down on defense, he will. He will. Like he will strap up. There are certain times, he might get a bit lazy, might give a few open threes up, might give an open drive up, whatever it is. But if he actually wants to play defense, he can. He has a ridiculous jump shot. When it's on, it's on. When it's off, it doesn't take long for him to get started either. And then when it's really on, he'll start doing turnarounds, he'll start doing the little cross leg thing.
cross legs.
Like he's a showman as well, which I respect because there's being a showman, but then also being a showman, being able to back up your game as well. 100. And he's one of those guys who is a showman. When he's on and he's in the flow, he's a showman, but he can actually back it up with the skill. And he's a 3-level scorer as well. We've seen him get to the basket. We've seen him do a few step backs in the mid-range. We've seen him shoot from 3. We've seen him shoot from long range as well. So Lux is an absolute bucket. Don't get me wrong. But there's only one reason why he's at number 2 or why he's at number 3, and that is the person at number 2. And based on the event that you watched, that I watched, you're gonna understand who I've put there.
Okay.
Hold on, no way.
Let's speak, wait.
My second best, and this is the reason why I put eye test into the category, because this person doesn't have an extensive 1v1 resume.
Can I tell him first before you say it?
Wait.
I try not to listen. I try not to listen. But this person doesn't have an extensive 1v1 resume. He's only played like a couple games on the scene. But from those games, as well as from his 5v5 resume, my lord, this man is clinical. Victor Olorarian.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Who did you think it was?
No, he scared me. He scared me.
Oh,
When he said,
no,
bro, because Body did a mad thing.
He did.
Body did a mad thing.
He's been doing it.
He scared me.
He's
If it was
been
that one, I would have.
No, come on.
Okay,
That's
okay,
Kick me out of the pod, bro. Kick me out of the room completely. But no, Victor Olorarian, bro, I can't lie to you. And when I was doing the list, I was like, where can I put Victor? Because obviously the names that come up are the names that come up, but I have to put Victor in the conversation based on how he won the game against Lurks, based on what he did against Mo, which again, I'm not spoiling it, but from the eye test and from seeing it and from watching it live, it was clinical, it was surgical. Same thing again against Lurks. Like for him to mount that comeback when Lurks was on a heater, like we've just said, bro, like when he's on, he's confident, he's doing what he needs to do. For Victor to bite down, to get the stops, to score on all 3 levels, get the and ones, convert his free throws, and win the game. Like, bro.
True say. I didn't think about that.
Bro.
True say, you're correct.
Bro.
It was like 28-13, bro.
Yeah, true say.
Yeah,
he needed
Is that the
Come
biggest
on
comeback
now.
we've seen in 1v1 scene? Do you think so?
Yeah.
No. There's a game on UDFN. It was, I think it was LeBron versus Reese.
Oh, yeah.
And LeBron, I think, went up 14-0 in a game to 21. I think it was 14-0, 15-0, 16-0, something like that. And Reese came back 21-16.
Oh, fair.
Literally went 21-0 run. It was ridiculous.
And LeBron's a bucket as well.
That's what I'm mate. But yeah, based on that game, based on the game we just watched with him versus Mo, and again, based on his BC brother, the only reason why he's not active in the 1 scene is because he's getting absolute buckets, bro. Like what? Back-to-back league MVPs, took his team to the final both times, won last year, lost this year,
but still
was in the All-Star game both years, won the dunk
won the dunk
contest. When he was in the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, and the All-Star game, like, bro,
he's a dog. He's a dog.
Greedy. At the start of the year, bro, the season just started.
50.
We're seeing October, and he's dropped a 50 ball in BC. What are we? Don't get me mad. I'm gonna start screaming on the podcast, bro. What are we talking about? Vic is a bucket, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, based on his experience in BCB, but then also from what we've seen in his 1v1 games, for him to be able to translate that over, ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That's a great point still.
Telling you, bro.
Now the 1 spot.
The 1 spot. The one's for.
The
And the thing is, I can't even now say, oh, this is guaranteed, because you had a different guest on here who said, oh, who's this guy? And I watched that clip, wallahi, I was like, this man must be rage baiting.
Backlash was dog.
I got hate for it, you know. Me.
Yo, the backlash.
you got hate for it.
You allowed it. You brought him onto the seat. You brought him into the studio. But no,
man.
my one spot goes to Damani Villanor. I think, again, eye test, strength of schedule, resume. The man literally has never lost against anyone in the UK.
Yeah.
There's no disputing that. There's nothing that we can say that goes against that. Yes, he's taken L's against, I think, all of the US people he's
This is
playing.
where I come in the devil's advocate.
That's the difficult part. 100%.
Please do not bash me. I don't hate nobody. Nothing. Listen, I love the scene.
I can't lie, he was getting drilled, bro.
I was getting hate.
He was getting hate, bro.
But I'm like, respectfully, Damani, you have a great resume against the UK players. But anytime it's like anyone from outside America, anyone comes in, it's a loss. But sometimes, like, a couple of them have been bad losses. Like, the losses are like
The Nesco one, he should have won.
Like, there's a couple where it's like, damn, like, Damani, if you're hooping like this against the UK, man, why is it not translating? Which is the only reason why so when people talk to me about it, I'm like, oh, is it like, it's a debatable one?
100%.
Because a lot of man see it as, yeah, this is clear, non-stop, Damani number one. Now that means Damani, you're a hooper. No, that's for sure, can hoop. But my thing is now, you said resume.
Yes.
When you see someone of a certain caliber, so Damani's number one in the UK, if he's playing someone who's at a lower level in another country, and then you go against each other. Not lower level is in terms of player. No, not lower level in terms of player, but as in terms of ranking and where you are in the country and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like, because Jay Lu's not like rated on
Yeah,
the
Jay
team,
Lu's not number one, but Damani is number one here. So if you're versing someone who's lower in
Kinda
their
makes you look
status,
low.
how does it match up? My thing, it's like, how do you then have that number one rank for me?
I think it's because they're playing with top level players constantly.
Tuesday.
We have to acknowledge the skill gap.
The skill gap
Unfortunately,
is
as much as I don't want to, we have to acknowledge the skill gap.
is dog.
The top level in the UK and the top level in the US is night and day.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. And again, it's that piece of these guys are here training for
Constant
it on
work.
a daily basis.
24/7, yeah.
The top guys like Nas, Uncle Scoob, Moon,
Uncle Scoob
Rob,
control.
all them, man. Like, they train for this on a daily
NBA
basis.
players,
And
D1,
they
D2.
train with each other as well. But then they train ones against each other. Zay as well. Like, back when Nas, Uncle Scoob and Zay were all sparring against each other,
Yeah.
bro,
That was...
how are you not going to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
better?
yeah.
How are you
Yeah.
not going to
Yeah.
elevate
Yeah.
past everybody else? Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
But for us here in the UK, there's very limited ability for us to do that. I have a flagrant take which kind of ties into this anyway. We'll get into that. But like, it's very much divided within the UK. So it's like, we won't utilize our unity to actually get better and succeed. Like, if we weren't pushing this narrative of Damani versus like Shooter UK 1v1 King, bro, they can now get sparring sessions in and both get better and better and
against
better.
each other,
And then all of these matchups against the US or against other countries wouldn't be as much of a disparity. It wouldn't be.
True.
But with that, going back to your point regarding the resume and stuff, that skill gap is the issue. And we can now start pointing towards, okay, cool, but Damani lost against J. Lu and Lurks won against J. Lu. We also have to acknowledge matchups and weight classes at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, Lurks had a very clear physical advantage against J. Lu. And if we have watched J. Lu in the past, if you guys have actually been tapped into J. Lu's games in the past, he will oftentimes lose games because of that physicality, because he's skilled enough to do what he needs to do and be crafty. There's no doubt about that. But when he's matched up against someone who is much more physical, who can deal with his hands, because he's very handy in terms of trying to strip the ball. But if someone lifts, bro, if someone bangs push-ups, bro, and their hands are strong, when you're trying to strip the ball, I will just go through it and get to the basket easy. So there's that size discrepancy and that weight class discrepancy that we also have to take into account. We're looking at the Nesco game. Took Nesco down to one possession. Those are games, bro. Again, I was there in the commentary booth. I was watching that and I was praying. I was like,
we had the same shoes on as well, you know.
what day?
The gold, the fake, we call it. Was it fake? No.
Fake. Hello, don't
Actually,
ruin my
you know
brand. Don't ruin my brand.
No.
Fake shoes, don't ruin my brand, please. I beg.
No. Let's just change the subject, because if I say the next word, it's gonna be dark, bro. Salam alaikum. But go on. My bad.
But yeah, I was commentating that game and he definitely should have won that game. I wish he did, because that would have been a crazy W. I guess for the UK as well, it would have been a crazy W. When Moon and Ryan and Kel came. That was BTA for everybody.
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
We have to overlook that one low
Next
key,
on
but
10
like
page type thing.
that's what I'm saying. But when we're looking at strength of schedule, that's also things that we have to take into
hear you,
consideration as
definitely.
well. Because again, when certain other counterparts, if we're talking about who's within this top 3 conversation, when certain other counterparts have also faced up against competition that's that level, they've also not matched up in that sense as well, you know? So those are the conversations that we need to start having. But because of that strength of schedule, because of that resume, because of the fact that he hasn't lost to anybody in the UK,
Yeah.
I still have to put him as number 1.
Yeah.
And I think because of those US losses, people doubt his ability. They doubt his ability to get a bucket when they don't understand the difference in terms of physicality, in terms of how they play. You were there, right? At that one when Ryan and Kel and Moon came.
Oh,
were you there? You were there.
They're bare hands on though.
Physicality on a different level in terms of how we play and compared to how they play. But just the way they approach the game on offense as well is ridiculous. For us, we'll do a tween the legs. Hezi is just a one motion, Hezi, go. They will have 3 stages to their Hezi.
Oh yeah.
And on each one of those stages, they're liable to pull up at any time, bro. Like 3 stages, they'll float, then Hezi go, Hezi pull, Hezi cross, and then, bro, it's ridiculous. Oh, let me not even start.
Bro, they practice the
Listen,
They have the time to get reps.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my top 5 list. I'm saying top 5: 5th, Emmy; 4th, Jordan Gray; 3rd, Laquan Sales; 2nd, Victor Olorarian; and number 1, Damani Vellenor.
Fair enough. I think that is.
I can agree with that.
I'll give it flagrant 1.
Flagrant 1.
Flagrant 1.
I'll take it.
Flagrant
I'll
1.
take it. Again, I have to come with logic.
Yeah,
I have to back it up.
Definitely.
Because if I was just talking out my...
Then it's done.
Then cool, you know what I
No,
mean?
I think we only have like 5 minutes left.
No way.
Yeah, it's been mad, innit?
Oh my days.
I think we want to hear your last flagrant take before we leave. And now, obviously, we like to talk a lot, so we'll keep this one short and sweet.
I'll do my best as well. Because even me, I like to talk a lot. I feel like the UK creator scene is focused too much on the scarcity mindset, and that kills us. I genuinely think, that one of the issues with us as UK creators, and I'm putting myself in the conversation as well, I have to, but an issue with us as UK creators, UK basketball, the UK basketball scene in general is because we know that basketball itself is fighting for opportunities and fighting for funding and stuff like that, we now feel like we have to subscribe to that belief of, there's not enough for everybody, so I've got to get mine and gatekeep and not want to give to people and da-da-da-da-da. And then when someone else gets their opportunity, I'm not really happy for them because I wish it would have been me or I probably would have found a way to now get that opportunity as well and la. And again, I put myself in that conversation because I've fallen into that as well sometimes.
We have as well. Let's be real.
It gets like that. Genuinely, it does. Because again, you're working hard in your own lane. You're trying to build your own path and stuff like that. So then when opportunities go to other people that you feel like could have come to you at the same way, it's like, how come you lot saw them and not me? You know what I mean? And I've been there multiple times. But at the same time, I think that's the mentality that really, really holds us back. Because then again, it stops us from collaborating. It stops us from working together and eventually you know what I mean? Like putting heads together and actually enjoying the process of building what you're building. Like, 100%. I try and give back wherever I can. I've done multiple giveaways. I've got 2 more giveaways pending even outside of the event where I'm now doing the raffle and stuff like that. Like, I try my best to leverage what I've got for the people then. I was the first creator that Way of Wade, 361, EQLZ, there's probably another brand that I'm missing, but I was the first creator that they sent shoes to or sent anything to in the UK.
What?
Bro, Way of Wade sent me a pair of shoes in, I want to say this was September 2024 after like a year of me posting. 361 shouted me in like May of 2024. So like those were the early investments, innit? And now because they've sent me products, they're now keeping an eye on me to see how the content goes. And because they're now looking into the UK, now they're seeing the other creators in the UK that they can now tap into to where it's like, okay, cool. Now I can send shoes to like a Welcome to Shan. Now I can send shoes to a Bulla K. Now I can send shoes to My Brother's Keeper. Now I can send shoes to a Carl Gelamucho who's up in Manny. Shout out Carl. hooper and also another content shoe reviewer. Like, that has opened the door for other people to also build what they need to build with these brands as a result.
For sure.
I could sit here and be salty and be like, oh, da. Why do I need to be salty?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna get mine at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there are opportunities that will be for me at the end of the day. So I don't think that we need to sit with this mentality of, because I didn't get this opportunity and someone else did, I'm pissed off or I'm angry or I'm upset because I feel like it should have been me. Just understand that, yes, that specific opportunity went for them, but clearly that means there's interest in the scene. So you now work on your thing, and then
something will happen.
Again, I'm gonna push this mic, bro. Go speak to people. Speak to people. Go reach out. The way I got the way of waiting for my previous event and this event was I reached out with the opportunity. They didn't shout me to say, "Oh, we know you got an event coming up. Let us give you 20 pairs of shoes."
You have to go out
I
there
shouted them.
Yeah.
I said, "You lot, listen. I know you lot have sent me shoes. Bearing in mind, again, timeline. They sent me shoes in September of 2024. They sent me one pair of shoes in September of 2024. I pitched this idea to them in October of 2024 for the event in December. So do you know how much cojones you need to have
you got balls
to go from them man sending me one pair of shoes? Bearing in mind, prior to that, I was talking to one of them and they were telling me, you have to have like 30k plus followers across platforms in order for us to work with you. I've bypassed that. They've sent me the pair of shoes. I've now done the content there, and I've now a month later asked them, cool, I'm doing an event. Do you want to be the sole footwear sponsor to make sure that everything that's worn in that event is yours? Like, bro, like, come up with the ideas and approach these people because clearly there's interest in the scene. So if you're gonna put in the work, you'll get the reward at the end of the day. So
I think
don't
that's
be
something
upset.
that's so true. Like the issue is that everyone feels like there's only one plate, there's only one piece of food, and everyone has to, bro. The reason why I wanted to start this and we wanted to start this is because we want to unite this whole UK scene. And also, to be honest, that's not just UK basketball, that's UK. I feel like for me, that's UK everything. Everything's all like scarcity. We got to do this, we got to do that. And yes, basketball has issues with funding, and basketball has had issues with like the support that we get here. But I feel like now, if anything, it's an all-time high that we've seen, especially in the creative space.
Yes.
And even more now in terms of the looks we're getting. Like, bro, look what London Lions just did. London Lions just made history, winning 4 different things in one season. So it's like, now we're a place where, listen, we don't have to do this whole, like, I'm not eating, you're eating, I don't want to work with you because that's happening. If we come together, everyone will naturally realize we are going to get more things as a collective.
It would make so much sense.
I think that's not even a foul. Well, no contact, no nothing.
No nothing on that one.
That's
nothing,
clean, bro.
Because that is like that might be the number one thing I've heard on this podcast so far. Listen, OSG, it's been a pleasure having you on. Thank you so much for blessing us with your articulate self.
Bro, can't lie, I think that was the most. I actually learned so much this episode.
I think I learned more.
Brother.
He had to
bro,
think
I was thinking, because listen, I could tell you two were in like flow state, innit? Bro, you guys talking about the shoes and I was thinking, what shoes you on about again? Oh, this one, yeah.
I've got something for you guys.
Go on. You got something? Oh. Wow. Nah, OSG, don't do this to me, man.
No way. We got the OSG.
I had to plug you guys still.
Nah,
I was like,
yeah,
cool, I
that
can't come here
family.
empty-handed. You lot do a lot for the basketball scene. You lot have done a lot and you work hard as well. So let me at least bless you lot. These are the OSG shorts. These came out. When did they come out? Last year at one point. I'm in the design process of trying to come up with a new one, hopefully for summertime. It's going to be a nice one. But regardless, this is for you, my bro.
I can't lie, I've been wanting your merch for a minute as well. Still appreciate it.
Don't worry, new drop soon. Appreciate you lot. Honestly, like, thank you, bro. Like, the work you lot do doesn't go unnoticed. As much as it might feel like that sometimes, it doesn't go unnoticed. People see it, people engage with it, people watch it, people enjoy. And again, you are bringing a spotlight to the people that needs to be brought as well. And you're doing it in your own way, which is the special thing about it. Like, there are obviously a lot of other people and different people, but you guys are doing it in your own way and you are enjoying the process. And I can tell you lot are enjoying it through the content as well. And that's a major thing as well. So appreciate you guys.
Hey, listen, I was a fan of you before we even started this shit.
Trust me, bro. Listen, this
OSG
has been
Hoops.
episode 9 OSG Hoops, thank you so much for coming on here, blessing us with your presence.
Oh, you,
Make
bro.
sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let us
Yes.
know what you think about this episode. Make sure you go check out his page,
Yes,
check out his
please.
socials, and make sure you get them tickets for June 6th. Gonna be the last man standing.
We there.
Come on,
There you
man.
are.